What is the Lazarus effect? Hello and welcome to Jointerest. Today we will talk about the interesting Lazarus effect. In recent times animals caused surprise. Some extinct species were thought to be extinct, but mysteriously reappeared. This natural phenomenon is known as the Lazarus effect. The name is related to the memory of the resurrection of Lazarus of Bethany, the biblical character. Australia has animals that are examples of the Lazarus effect. A few days ago, a Gould's mouse was seen enjoying good health. This is an Australian species that had been extinct since the 19th century and was last seen in 1895. But scientists in Australia found them on an island in Shark Bay. The researchers compared the DNA of the mice found with those from Australia and others belonging to the London Museum. They determined that they were Gould's mice. Pseudomuscoldii was hidden for more than 120 years. Also in Australia, in 1994, another supposedly extinct species, Gilbert's kangaroo rat, was found. This species is the size of a common cat and was missing for over 150 years. Unfortunately, its population is scarce because of the forest fires that occurred in 2019 and 2020. A fish that also surprised this finding is not the only one about a species reappearing after a long time. The most paradigmatic example is that of the coelacanth. It is a fish that was thought to have been extinct for 65 million years. This species was discovered in 1938, with specimens sighted in areas near Madagascar and elsewhere in Indonesia. Subsequent studies determined that individuals of this species can live for a century and reach sexual maturity at almost 50 years of age. Considering that gestation is 5 years, it is a species that has a high rate of vulnerability to changes in its habitat. The coelacanth has its natural habitat at a depth of between 150 and 200 meters. This makes it difficult for science to monitor. Turtles, tigers and also plants add to the examples. During the first months of 2019, a giant Fernandina tortoise specimen was found in the Galapagos Islands. This species was thought to be extinct since 1906, when the last known specimen died. The tortoise was named Fernanda and is approximately 90 years old. Another significant find is the Tasmanian tiger, whose last known specimen died in captivity in 1936 at Hobart Zoo. Although no new photographs of the species have been obtained, there are many who claim to have sighted two specimens wandering around Western Australia. The African black leopard is a species that was extinct for over a century. In 2018 they spotted it again and captured it with cameras installed by biologists. The Lazarus effect is not only applicable to animals, also in botany there were some cases. Like the white flower better known as brown coffee, Ramasmania rodriguezii, found by a student of only 12 years old. This plant is native to the island of Rodrigues in Mauritius. The boy made a drawing of the flower and showed it to his teachers, but that was the only specimen found of this extinct plant. As it had no seeds, the plant was transferred to the Royal Botanic Gardens at Kew in England. Scientists want to find a technique to reproduce it. The joy of seeing animal and plant species considered extinct come back to life is immense, and we must prevent the extinction of our biodiversity. Did you know about this phenomenon? Leave your answer in comments and subscribe for more.